everyone dies in a nuclear bomb at the end.
Yeah.
This is the podcast, and then we should
Spoiler
just get
warning,
into it.
Ben Affleck.
I was just about to mention Ben
Batman.
Affleck.
Right, let's actually
I was
start
just about to
this.
say that.
Let's go.
Should we have like a sponsorship at the start? So we are sponsored by Ben Affleck.
Flaming Hot Cheetos.
We're sponsored by
Cheetos.
Ben Affleck's rising phoenix tattoo on his back.
Oh God.
That is the worst thing I've ever. No, actually, yeah, that's a good point.
It is just not good, is it?
No, not at all.
There you go. That's the beginning. Right, Cam, what are we talking about?
Maybe you should just say what the name of the podcast is, and then everyone introduces themselves, and then we can just go straight into it.
Sure. So what's the name of this podcast, Cam?
All right, fuck
Right.
it. Just gonna wing it.
Okay.
Cam,
Here we go.
What's the name of this podcast? Let
The
people
name
know.
of this podcast, Jake, is Press to Exit.
And your name is?
My name is Cammy.
And my name is Jake, as previously mentioned.
So we've got the Press the Exit podcast
here we go.
featuring
Okay.
Cammy Glover, Jake. No. Do you know what? You're just gonna take the piss out of me. It was said second name.
These
Jake
are
Kerr.
soothing tones of
Kerr.
R&B artist from
Do you know
Northern
what?
Ireland. Jason
And then-
Patience.
Jake Perry.
I'm just
Peter
gonna.
Guggenheim. Okay.
I'm just gonna talk like we're doing a PowerPoint in front of a class in terms of opening it up. So
Okay,
may
yeah.
as well just do it that way.
So
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is our first official podcast known as Press to Exit. I'm Cammy Glover, and with me is Jake Poor, Jason
Hello.
Patience, and Peter Guggenheim. We were students
Cammy,
in
I'm
Leicester
gonna
for a
stop
couple of
you.
years.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Could you say that again? Because having been silent for about an hour, Mel just started singing.
And neither of you said hello, so they wouldn't know what you sound like.
I was on a
Okay.
roll. Then. I was ready
Oh
to
yeah,
get.
no, yeah, that was perfect. Except I think we should like say something cool.
Mel
Like
said sorry.
To be fair, I didn't
worries.
mind that intro that we did before.
Yeah, no, that
It
was
completely
quite-
just bollocks.
Yeah, let's
I
just
like
do
that.
that.
We could just cut this bit out and then.
I think
carry on.
90% of this recording is going to be us just introducing ourselves.
Yeah,
different
no,
ways.
Right. Let's get
Okay.
on with it.
Yeah.
Cam, what are we talking
Cammy
about?
Glover, introduce it. Let's go.
We are going to start with Tenet, I think, boys, as we just saw that in the last week. So,
Mm-hmm. I've seen it twice.
Wait,
now.
we're not going to do my name. My name wasn't mentioned.
I said your name.
Do you say my name?
Yeah.
Your name
The
is Jason
soothing tones
Patience.
Of the
Do you want any
R&B
more
artist,
plug-in?
Jason Patience.
Is that my name?
We're not only sponsored by Ben Affleck's back tattoo, we're also sponsored by the name Jason Patience.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
that's
got
all
a new single coming out on Friday.
It's called The Amazing
It's called,
Jason Patience.
Yeah.
we
yeah.
got.
Incredible, actually, yeah.
Well, you guys forgot a sponsor. We're actually sponsored by H's Nando's advert when he's playing Warzone. So, comment under this hashtag spicy rice or peri peri chips.
Or
there we go.
Becca.
Or Becca, yeah.
Yeah.
Becca's a good one. Right,
Okay.
let's talk about
There we
this
go.
completely confusing but yeah, excellent film. Who wants to start?
You start, Cam.
Yeah, I went to see it literally on the first day it came out. I feel like people are enjoying it more than I initially thought people would.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've read reviews like I think it was The Guardian who completely panned it and they gave it like 2 out of 5 stars and like 40 out of like 100 meta score.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
think
I
they-
think they really love to shit on Nolan, though. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I to play devil's advocate, I understand sometimes. I think his films can be pretty confusing for people.
Yeah.
But then again, I quite like having to go sometimes, Google maybe what certain parts mean. I had to go and bits about the algorithm and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
I'm not going to lie. I saw it in a late afternoon, having woken up really late, and it was a bit hazy, and I went almost straight to the cinema. And the first hour and a half made absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. There
Yeah,
was
I know what
just
you mean, to
things
be fair.
moving on the screen, and then the last kind of 40 minutes maybe kind of made up for it because they
Yeah.
explained it a bit more and they showed how it worked, especially with that machine.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
Is that a
a bit more
revolving door?
clarity. Yeah.
Thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
That
The
that
artist,
showed
some
a bit
people call
more
it.
about what it was about, I think.
hmm
Yeah. I feel like as a Nolan film, it's always going to sort of divide people, isn't it? But I thought that I thought he leaned into the fact that not everyone always understands his films, and just kind of went for, like, it's still obviously a largely confusing subject, but I feel like
sure.
I mean,
Time travel always is.
they say in it, don't they? Like, they're like, don't try to understand it, just feel it.
Yeah, that
And
was the
I
line.
feel like,
I think what I thought.
yeah,
That he's talking to the audience.
Yeah,
and
exactly,
He's like basically being like, "This is a bit of a head fuck. Just don't try and understand it."
Yeah,
like,
literally.
It's fine.
It's just sort of feel it. And I thought, like, that was much to its credit, because you enjoy it much more, I think, if you literally just sort of watch it as an action film that has more thought behind it than most action films.
Yeah, it's not like your average Fast and Furious kind of.
Yeah.
Seeing Jason Statham run out of nowhere, just
Yeah.
shooting up the whole town.
With a line of cars hanging off a cliff or something.
Yeah, exactly.
See, like the thing I sort of took out of the whole film was, it was so much thought went behind the most complicated parts of it, and I understand someone sitting in the back room just going, "Okay, this would be a great idea," but then Stephen from down the road is going to have no idea what he's doing with it.
Yeah,
and I think that's the reason why it hasn't been doing as well as I actually thought it would be doing. A lot better than it is now. Like the reviews went straight up day one. It was like sitting at like 8.4 or something like that, 8.5 on IMDb. Now it's down to an 8. It's dropping.
I'll check that now. That's dropped pretty quick, actually.
Yeah,
for a week.
It's not even
that is quick.
It is literally getting bad reviews because from your average person, because they're not understanding it. I mean, I'm not saying I do understand it still. I'm not saying I'm better than them, but it's confusing shit, man.
Yeah. It's like, and to be fair, it hasn't even hit America yet. So imagine what Americans are going to think about it. They'll be like, "What's this? What is
even more of a mindfuck than what's already going on?"
Exactly. So that's the problem. It hasn't even. It's hitting their screens on the 3rd of September.
Oh,
so
a couple
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
At least we had it early. At least we had it early.
True.
Yeah, with a user review for about 50,000 reviews on IMDb of 8 out of 10 and a meta score of 69. That's pretty low for a Christopher Nolan film.
It is 100%, especially first week.
Yeah.
Well, mind you, it's quite similar. Sorry, Pete, in terms of meta score to The Prestige. But I love The Prestige. Prestige is probably one of my favorite films.
It's such an underrated Nolan film, I think. Though.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it.
I think
more than like Moy's famous ones either.
Yeah, same.
Because there's like a big sort of like the Nolan crew. I feel like they absolutely love Nolan for his sort of certain repeated characteristics. But I think the other things that Nolan does well are what they don't really like always appreciate as much. So I think what people like, I don't know, maybe us might rate more is what they don't like as much, which may sort of suggest why films that we think are wicked are further down on like user scores.
Wicked, bro.
Yeah.
Wicked, bro. So gnarly film.
Yeah. No, I completely get that though. I think Nolan films as well, they're not always going to get high scores. Well, I mean, maybe depending on what they are, because people love the Dark Knight trilogy kind of thing. Like,
that
probably is his most famous kind of piece of work, isn't it? The kind of Dark Knight thing. And I don't know about you guys, but this film, like Tenet, really made me see like he's got his style.
Yeah.
Like like I noticed so much, like it really felt Dark Knight-y and Inception-y, and they used bits from I think other films, like just the way some of the camera,
as well.
Yeah, just some of the way the camera moved and like the placement of things. I think he's really come into his own style, and he's still so young, man. Like he's made some amazing films, and he's such a young guy.
See the thing. Oh, go ahead, Calvin.
No, it's just a quickie. One negative I actually had for it was I thought the music at some points, the score was amazing considering it wasn't Hans Zimmer. Yeah. But I think Jason, it was Alexander Desplat or something, I think.
Yeah.
I thought the music at
Yeah,
some points
yeah.
was too loud in it, actually.
A
I
lot
couldn't
of people
understand
said
what...
was
that.
yeah,
Agreed.
it drowned
Agreed.
it out.
Yeah, and you couldn't hear what they were saying for like the first kind of like 15 minutes of the film because it was so loud.
Yeah.
There's a
And
bit where like Robert Pattinson, John David Washington, and the actor from Yesterday, you know,
Oh,
he
yeah.
used to be in like
Oh,
EastEnders,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
The camera's like
Something
circling around
Tan?
them.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. The camera's sort of panning around them, but the score is so loud, you just got no fucking clue what they're saying. in it.
Yeah, I didn't hear the whole thing. I didn't
I
hear
think
that.
a lot of
that whole
people have
scene.
said sort of mixed really loud, and it was hard to hear what they're saying. And I think it got to the point. I saw I think her name's Clarice Luffley or something. She was talking about that, and I agreed with what she said, that it got to the point where you're starting to think that Nolan was drowning out their voices on purpose because he didn't want you to think too much about what they're saying.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which sounds crazy in like a film this big, but like that again sort of ties into the whole don't try to understand it, just kind of have a good time. Like,
do you not think, when I was thinking about this compared to Inception, Inception was made famous for being confusing. Well, confusing, not that confusing to a lot of people, but people made it into a big deal. I don't think this film will be famous for being confusing. I think it'll be infamous for being confusing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just don't get it and don't really want to get it. But Inception
it's
was
not.
like
I don't
the
think
big,
it's a
cool
film
thing.
made for the masses. I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't think it is.
I think it was a strange one because so often with Nolan, like he goes for these like confusing concepts, and then has often like been caught out in trying to like over explain them or whatever. So I think a lot of people are seeing this film as bad for the fact that he doesn't explain it as much, even though there's so much like exposition in it. But I think it's actually I quite enjoyed the fact that he didn't try to explain it as much, and it was more just like follow these characters doing this cool thing. Like,
yeah, I did as well. I thought like even though I was really confused, like I said, like I was probably didn't help by the lack of sleep and whatever, but I did really enjoy the fact that like he wasn't making it to be like this big storytelling epic. Do you know what I mean? And there maybe is some plot holes, or there maybe is things that you're not meant to understand, and you just enjoy it for what it is. I think that's what really works with it. But also to do with the music, it was really loud in some parts, but there was a scene that I absolutely adored, which was when, you know, in the kitchen, it's like right near the beginning, and the little fight he has in the kitchen when he gets brought in there.
That's so sick.
The music is unbelievable. Like the score for that scene is so good.
Yes, I literally 100% agree. And when you were leading up to that sentence,
For anyone listening, by the way, Pete was going mad on the camera, and he was agreeing with me.
Fucking fist bump in the air. A lot of fisting going on. Yeah, a lot of fisting.
When you were leading up to that sentence, I was so hoping that you were going to say in the kitchen, because like leading up to that, as you say, like the music was so loud and like sometimes quite overpowering, and then that is like quite like sporadic.
Yeah, it's so subtle.
And like
it's really good.
You get much more into the action because of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so glad you said that. I was like,
it kind of reminded me of like I can't remember the guy who did the score for the Joker.
It was Hilda. Hilda, I can't even pronounce her last name.
It sounded like something he would do. Like it sounded very kind of.
She's Icelandic.
Oh.
Hilda.
Hilda, yeah.
Also, just the actor. The actor that played the character Mahir was Himesh Patel.
Oh.
Yeah, he was really good in it.
I thought it was Himesh Patel.
Yeah,
I'm too sure. I said Khan for some reason.
I wish he didn't have to be American in it. I wish he could have just been kept British. But...
He could have just, he would have been better.
Yeah, it's a weird choice for. Actually, no, I don't know. Nolan likes making British people be American.
He does.
Imagine Michael Caine was American in this. Yeah. I would cry.
I loved Michael Caine's 60 seconds in that film.
It was a nice little scene, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice
made
little
up.
scene, but fuck me, it wasn't needed at all. He could have just got any old guy. He didn't need Michael Caine in there.
Gotta
I
get
literally
Michael Caine.
didn't even understand that scene at all. Like, I can't even remember what they were talking about.
No.
It was
I don't know
forgettable.
either.
I think
he
it
just had a little bag, didn't he? And that's it. Like a little Prada bag or something.
Little big.
It was a little bit forgettable, that scene.
It was just a bit of a sort of like a plot catalyst on it. Just
Yeah.
like just
Kind of just throw it in
we
because
need
he's
to-
got Michael Caine in his film.
yeah.
Fuck,
need
I got
to
to
tell
fit this
the
old guy in
audience.
somewhere. Let's just put him in this scene.
Can't get rid of Michael Caine, for fuck's sake. He's literally in everything he does.
He
Michael
keeps turning
Caine.
up on my sets every time I film.
Doesn't even get invited anymore.
Yeah, he just sleeps there.
Yeah, they
I
don't
wish
pay him.
Cillian Murphy could have been in it.
Yeah, that would have been nice. It seemed like his kind of film, actually.
Yeah, he would have been cool.
He would have actually been, although Robert Pattinson was brilliant in it, he would have been like an
agreed.
alternative, actually,
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy.
Speaking
That's
of Robert Pattinson,
Well,
the new
yeah.
Batman. What's
That
everyone think? We haven't
looks-
talked
Look at
about
that
this.
segue. Beautiful.
Fucking-
That segue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unbelievable. And I
Jeez.
love the
Fluid.
fact about Tenet is that Robert Pattinson learnt he was Batman on the first day of filming Tenet as well.
Really?
Did he?
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah. I
Oh,
learned that the
wow.
other day.
That's crazy.
That's a fun fact.
What a day
That
in
is a
his
fun
life.
fact.
Yeah.
Telling
But
up the
apparently-
kids up.
They talked about it a little bit because I watched Christopher Nolan talking about it on with someone, but he didn't really. They didn't go into that much detail. Christopher Nolan didn't say that much anyway. But I think Christopher Nolan will be pretty proud of it. It looks amazing. Looks like a Fincher film, doesn't it? But I tell you what, he's got a tough job trying to top Christian Bale. That's for sure. For me, anyway.
He'll do a good job.
I reckon he's got it. I
Already,
reckon he's got it.
he's going to do a really good job.
I think
Oh, he'll
yeah,
be brilliant.
actor, like-
But
we just gotta not compare. If you compare it to Ben
Yeah.
Affleck instead, then we can
Yeah,
say he's good.
it's going to be amazing if you compare it to Ben Affleck. It's all good.
Cheers.
Ben Affleck is hands down, could be unpopular opinion time. Could be a little segment. Hands down, the
Unpopular
worst
opinion.
Batman to have ever existed.
to counter that,
Including the animated, the old ones, the TV show, everything. Even the comic book with no actor is better than
Jeez.
fucking Ben Affleck. Fuck
I'm
that
about
guy.
to blow your mind right now, Jake, because in the
Here we
last
go.
week, Ben Affleck was voted IMDb's best Batman by viewers.
Yeah, but
That
they're
tells
all
you everything you need to know
fucking
about
blind,
IMDb
man.
ratings.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is true.
That's why you never ever listen to ratings. Watch it for yourself.
Man,
That I quite like IMDb ratings, but that Ben Affleck thing, I was like,
I agree with most IMDb ratings, but
I
see when it
don't.
comes to
I don't.
like some films, like right. First of all, right, there's a little bit of a segue, but Madagascar. Now we have to talk about Madagascar here.
Why? Film's like 20 years old.
good
No,
film.
no.
It is a good film.
2 seconds, right? Madagascar 1. Okay, you're thinking good film, isn't it?
Yeah,
We have
it's
to
a great
talk. Look
film.
at IMDb. Where is it? It's not coming up on IMDb now. I look like a fool.
You spelled it wrong, 100%.
Yeah, nothing
You've definitely
new there.
spelled
No,
it wrong.
I can spell Madagascar. Jesus.
he's put Mad
Right,
Car
okay,
into
here we
it.
go. Okay, so I put in.
Probably a new
Madagascar.
film by Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
So
Vin Diesel in Mad Car.
Mad Car. New franchise.
Yeah.
so
New 7-movie franchise.
okay, so we're looking at Madagascar, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant film. 6.9 IMDb. I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
It's decent. I mean,
It's
Yeah, but
incredible.
I think you could say that about any film. I disagree with most
That's-
film ratings, I think.
IMDb
I don't
user
agree- I
ratings
don't
are
disagree with
are
Tenet.
not reliable. I don't think, like in
No.
any way.
Not at
I
all.
mean,
I love
don't
the I love the website. I love the platform.
Yeah, me too. It's so
I
easy
just-
to use.
yeah.
Not a sponsor, by the way.
Madagascar's it's a guilty pleasure, isn't it? It's a guilty pleasure.
It's a 7 at least, and it's a 6.9. That
Well,
website,
that's only
and it really let me
0.1.
down. Well, look right here.
You've just
No,
searched
here.
that online for a 0.1 difference.
No. Here. The difference between a 7 and a 6.9
That is
is
that
not
is-
just that. That's that.
That's
That's
true,
the
actually.
If you say to me,
I would
say to
agree
me,
with you.
a good film, well, I'd say like above average film is a
Name
7.
like a good film, like a popular good film. I want to search what its score is.
Wolf of Wall Street. Everyone seems to love that, really, apart from me.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's the best film in the world. It's like every normal guy that goes to prison on a night out's good, like, favourite film.
I think it's overrated. That's an unpopular opinion of mine. I think it's overrated.
8.2. I think that's a good score.
Well,
I would
say that's
probably agree with that,
overrated,
maybe.
and 7 is okay. But if you give Wolf of Wall Street 6.9, get out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
Get out of here. Just leave.
but it's not always. They're not always underrated. A lot of them are overrated as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
What score does
it's
The
all
Irishman
it's all just opinion, isn't it?
The Irishman's got about 8 last time I checked, I think.
Probably more than that. No,
That's a shambles.
7.9.
7. Oh,
Mate,
I love The Irishman as well. I thought it was like a masterpiece in storytelling as well.
I thought it was
honestly.
amazing, but fuck me, cut about 40 minutes out. Jesus
But-
Christ, man.
100%.
it's one of the best told stories like in recent years. though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I loved
agree.
it. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved it, but fuck
It
me,
is
man.
long.
Like, someone needs to tell Scorsese to fucking make his film
Yeah.
shorter.
100%. See
Like,
my balls?
They're getting longer with
wise
every
guy.
release. Every single release, they get longer and longer.
Yeah,
I don't have the
See-
time.
It's just ridiculous. Nobody has that amount of time on their day, and then
No.
my balls just grew grey hair. That's how long it was.
I was wondering why about 30 seconds ago when
Yeah,
Dave
you
was
said,
talking, you
"My
just
balls."
went, my balls.
You see, it's a lot harder to get my points like across to you guys.
Let's get back to Batman.
minuscule.
Yeah,
What did people
sorry.
think of the trailer?
I thought the trailer for Batman was absolutely wicked, and I
Any
hope.
favourite bits?
The
When he
Riddler.
talked.
Well,
Yeah, if that is the Riddler, then that looks sick.
yeah,
I
Because
like that he
it's
doesn't look
it's
goofy.
unconfirmed whether it is the Riddler or not.
No, it is. Matt Reeves has come
It
out and said
says-
it's the Riddler.
What, that guy with
says
the,
riddle
with
me
the
this, isn't it?
mask?
That's the Riddler.
Oh, right, the guy with the mask.
I think.
But
From
it
what I
won't
know,
actually
yeah,
be-
that's the Riddler.
That won't be him the whole film because the Riddler wears a green hat. No,
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I-
he's got orange hair as well.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're going to make him have a green hat and that sort of look. I think they're going for like a serial killer
Well,
sort of
that's-
vibe, like
that's
a Zodiac vibe.
yeah. I hope that
well, I want at least a little green hat. You know what I mean? Like a little, just a little one in the
Like
middle.
what a stag do, like a hen
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Strap on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you need.
Now, if we're talking about strap-ons, actually, no, we're not getting that.
No.
It's all right.
No,
No, on the net.
Let's not veer into that. Yeah.
So is that guy standing in the rain? Is that Colin Farrell's Penguin?
100% confirmed
Yes.
that is Colin Farrell.
It is. Okay.
It
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
look
See,
like.
It was
I've
confirmed.
not read anything about this, so that
It was
is
good
to know.
makeup.
Un
Very good makeup.
fucking believable prosthetics.
Yeah, really, really good. It
Does
looks
look
like
great.
the bottom of his face is hanging off.
I
Looks
saw
real flabby.
I saw an interview with Jeffrey Wright on Zoom, and he said when he first saw Colin Farrell on set, he didn't recognise him and just walked straight past him.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like,
Yeah,
it looks incredible.
You can tell by his eyes and his ears if you keep looking over and over again.
Hmm.
I think the big giveaway at the end of the trailer is his voice.
Yeah.
When he's like, "Whoa, this guy's crazy."
We also hear Andy Serkis's voice as Alfred. Was it Alfred Pennyworth or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be
That's
so
him.
good as Alfred.
Yeah.
I'm so gassed for that.
I'm
Yeah,
really
it'd be
excited.
interesting to see what he looks like actually.
I hadn't even really thought about it like as a thing, and I'm sure it'll be fine. But I just, because the trailer looks so cool, I hope the story like, fits the tone and is as dark as it looks.
Hmm.
I don't want them
I
to
hope
like.
so.
Same.
I don't want them to.
I do
cop
hope
out.
that they whack a fucking at least. I know because Nolan did 12As on his, but at least they whack a 12A kind of 15 certificate on
Yeah.
this film because
I mean, If you look how well
everyone
Joker
wants
did,
a dark. They want
Yeah.
a dark film. Like,
Look how
and
well
if it's-
Joker did,
If it's
like-
just going to be a one-off, because I don't
Right.
know if Matt Reeves has been confirmed to direct anymore.
Trilogy.
He's getting
Really?
a trilogy.
Yeah,
He's
trilogy.
got
There you
a
go.
trilogy to himself.
Oh,
Cam's
wow.
our own IMDb.
yeah, he's our cinema blend.
Yeah, he's the
Like,
press
Jake-
to exit cinema blend that we got going on here.
Do you not like
Source.
follow Lad Bible? No.
Yeah.
I
No?
think I muted Lad Bible about
Yeah.
6 years ago.
Yeah, 'cause I always get that.
Jason is the press to exit's lad Bible.
Yeah.
Correspondent.
Yeah.
Pretty whack,
Seasons.
pretty whack.
lad Bible correspondent here.
Jason's our BuzzFeed source.
And
Jason, what kind of
freestyle dance
spoon am
teacher.
I?
Well, Pete, you're a ladle.
A little.
A ladle.
Oh my
Isn't
god.
that a
That's where you
shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. I love ladle.
Oh man, I miss little croissant.
Oh,
Actually,
mate.
I regret that. Don't
Oh,
like
yeah,
them.
little
No,
croissants
isn't it?
are
I do
beautiful.
miss that bakery. What a place.
Tesco massive.
Undefeated. Nah, get out of
Get
it.
out of it, yeah,
Tesco.
fuck off.
With your
Fucking
Tesco
Lidl
Wait,
Bakery's
shit.
undefeated.
Tesco Ultras here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with your
Come on.
bloody tasty
Up
meatballs.
the Tesco.
as you call them.
Tesco.
Taste the difference, mate. Italian style meatballs.
Taste the difference
Oh,
is not
Taste the difference
Tesco.
is Sainsbury's.
Yes,
you
oh,
Sainsbury's.
fool.
yeah,
Call
You
yourself a
fool.
Tesco Ultra.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
because I just got a Sainsbury's delivery today.
Oh,
Where you got a what? Sorry, Cam.
Traitor.
Sorry, I thought you said something weird there.
In my defense,
What?
Jason, Tesco aren't doing deliveries here for like that because so many people are doing them. It would have taken me 6 days to get one. I was like, fucking can't be arsed with that.
Nah, mate, if you were a real Tesco Ultra, you would have starved till then.
Lived off pasta, plain pasta every day.
Protest.
Suffer for your art, mate.
Is there anything else to mention about the Batman trailer? Anything people want to say?
I think Zoe Kravitz looks really good as Catwoman.
Yeah.
Personally,
I like
I
the
also
fact that they've only filmed, 25% of the film.
that's
or
mad.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've
Apparently
got
he's
that
just
much
like.
of a good
Apparently he's so
trailer from
proud
it.
of it that he just wanted to get stuff out there, and also
Yeah.
it was obviously
Can't blame him. I mean, it
DC
looks.
fandom. They wanted to like tie it in with that, didn't they?
I think what I'm most interested to see, and I think what I like the most is that it's going into, and this is quite a cliche answer, but it's going into his detective work.
Yeah,
It's not really something we've seen
Hmm.
before.
'cause he's
Like,
working with the police a lot more in this one, isn't he?
yeah,
He's
and I
like
love that.
the
I love that
detective
shot
Batman.
of him walking behind Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, who I think will be amazing. Is that,
Yeah.
by the way?
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to link into the Detective Pikachu universe.
Oh, yes.
Can you
That
imagine?
first grade Stella film.
Batman
that is-
wrestling a Blastoise or some fucking bullshit.
Oh my god, a Blastoise. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, seriously, like
That would fuck Batman up.
I saw I saw because you
I
know
mean, hot take.
all the stuff showing like the comparison with like Seven,
Mm-hmm.
and then people have also like obviously been mentioning because it's going into more his detective stuff. Like
Yeah.
apparently there was like a big inspiration. Like obviously Seven following two detectives.
Yeah.
Then it's been like replaced. I think it was like a Guardian article or something. It was talking about how it's replacing Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman with Robert Pattinson and Jeffrey Wright, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
In a
gonna
new
be
setting.
amazing.
Do you think-
I think it's gonna be so good.
Do you think they're going to do a Riddler thing where the Riddler has a box and there's like a note on it that says
they're
like
really-
what's in the box?
Detectives.
They have to do it.
He
Yeah.
Like one of the books, and he looks inside it, and it's the same shot as what
Oh,
happened in.
Yeah, they
That's
might
from
do
Seven.
a little homage.
Yeah.
Might be
Yeah.
nice.
the Riddler literally
Hodge.
reeks of the Zodiac killer in this, and I'm all for it. It
Mm.
Yeah.
looks just.
That
It
was
smells like him as well.
Ted Cruz on it.
One
Thanks,
thing I
Africa.
did think though, like this wasn't this meant to be set in the 90s, but it's been confirmed that it's set modern day.
Yeah, I would have. I sort of would have wished it was in the 90s.
Yeah,
like, I
me
think
too.
it really would have set that. But I mean, modern day's fine. Like,
Yeah, because someone like it's one of them guys. You know, one of the guys gets beaten up in the trailer. And
Oh
one
my
of the
God, that bit
one of the
is
guys is
fucking
holding
mad.
an iPhone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like modern day.
Batman nearly kills a guy because he asks
Yeah.
him, "Who the hell are you?" It's fucking unbelievable.
What
He like
was it? It says?
breaks his
I'm
arm.
vengeance.
vengeance.
I think that was
Yeah.
amazing. That was my favorite
Love
part
that
about
shit, man. That was so
I was
good.
like, he could have. I was waiting for it. He's like, he's gonna say I'm Batman or something stupid, but no, vengeance works.
Yeah, vengeance sounds better. Doesn't sound as
New
corny.
character.
Yeah.
The suit looks sick as well. I don't think it'll
Yeah.
be a suit for the entire trilogy. I think he'll upgrade it and make it look a bit more like
Yeah, because
sleek.
isn't
Doesn't he
this
make
based
it out
on
of
it's based on the Year 2 comic, isn't it? So it's
Yeah.
like it's only his second year of being Batman, so it's not like he hasn't got the cool suit and the
Mm.
cool gadgets. and
Yeah.
shit
No
properly
one needs
yet.
to see another Batman origin film. We've had so fucking
Yeah.
many of them. I'm so
Yeah.
glad it's just
Yeah.
going straight into year 2.
Because like
Yeah.
but I saw somewhere like apparently he's like made his parts of his suit out of the gun that the mugger used to kill his parents or something.
Yeah, I think it's the bat emblem.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that also it could be used as a batarang, which was pretty sick.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
was
that's
cool.
what he did in the comics. He made that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But that's why it was smaller, like when he made it in
Yeah.
the comics, because of that.
I'm
Like,
a bit,
the guns.
bit disappointed that they don't have nipples like the George Clooney one. Or was it George Clooney? Or was
And
one of the ones?
and Val
One of the
Kilmer,
ones,
yeah, it's
one of the
both
ones
of them.
had the nips. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was some good shit.
Well, nips are very important in a Batman suit. They are.
Yeah.
You don't want
It's
to
for
chase.
it's for aerodynamics.
Yeah.
It is.
It's also a gadget, I think.
You could pick them
it's-
off and throw them.
No,
Yeah.
you turn it. The one's the radio tuner, the other one's the volume.
Yeah. No, have you ever
Just when
seen,
he's flying around, then he can just listen to a bit of Kiss FM or something.
Have you ever seen the Katy Perry video? I think it's California Girls.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
maybe
Oh,
The whipped
yeah,
cream.
yeah.
Firework, which is squirting the whipped cream. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that
there we
could
go.
be it. Yeah.
That's what
Silly strip.
Batman does on his weekends.
Yeah. He does. He's got a little converter. Just does it on
Do
the
you
weekends.
ever feel like a plastic bag?
Oh God.
Imagine him and
Is this
Alfred
our
singing
jingle?
along.
Yeah.
That is it. There we go. No.
Yeah.
Our jingle is it not something to do with H? Is that right?
No.
No,
No.
never mention that again.
We need to think about the jingle, because obviously this is the pilot, so we need to think
Yeah.
of something like.
If
I don't know,
anyone
I think
is
we should have,
listening
like-
or ever does listen to this, which I'm
That's
being
not happening.
hopeful, but
This
make
is a very
jingle
rough
for
go.
us.
Yeah, please.
I heard we have a really big fandom in Japan.
Oh, really? Yeah.
They
Either,
love us over there.
either
I
a,
was
a few people will actually listen to this, or we'll all become successful, and then this will get leaked in like 20 years as like, oh my
Oh,
god, what
God.
did these guys
Yeah.
do?
What other topic did we have, Cam? Sorry, I completely forgot.
So Chadwick Boseman, obviously, horrible news.
Case.
yeah, it
Um,
was
Tragic.
sad.
but
Mm.
I think the good thing about like one good thing about social media today is like everyone putting up such nice things and like things to remember him by that reminds you of like so much stuff you'd forgotten about. So like all these films that you'd just forgotten about that he was in. And,
Yeah,
like,
I've
absolutely
seen loads
smashing
of people, like especially directors, posting scenes from films he's in. Like I saw
Yeah.
Edgar Wright posting about what's it called, the James Brown one.
it. Yeah.
Get on up, I think. Is
Get
it?
On
Yeah,
Up,
Get On
yeah.
Up.
Yeah. I think that was his favorite performance. Of it.
Yeah, it was nice to see social media, especially Twitter, actually unite and not try to cancel someone for a day and just celebrate his career. Really, that was nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite being so sad, it was so weird seeing like the whole world come together and like actually mourn the loss of this person, but also remember them fondly of all the good shit that they've done.
I can't believe he was 43. I thought he was at least 10 years younger. That is mad.
Yeah.
Same. I thought he was.
Honestly,
I thought he was way younger.
He looks
And
like ridiculous
married.
at his age.
Yeah,
I don't know
thought
if
he
he
was
had
going to be
kids.
like
He
part
didn't
of
have
like the
kids.
Avengers
No
kind
kids.
of lot, like in their 30s. You know, like loads of the Avengers are in like their 30s kind of thing.
Well, I thought he was about Michael B. Jordan age, and let me have a look at how old Michael B. Jordan is.
Yeah, but like so young and so like sad for because like obviously he'd like smashed a lot of roles and he's like shown a lot of range. Like
Yeah, do you know what as well? I was thinking about this the other day. You know, I can never pronounce his name and I don't want to butcher it. The guy in Green Book that's not Viggo Mortensen.
Mahershala Ali.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
his name?
Mahershala Ali, I think.
Mahershala
You know,
Ali.
he's meant to be Blade. So,
Yeah.
and I would have put Chadwick Boseman as Blade. That would have been my casting.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a sick Blade. I think he's
I
got
think
more of a rugged style than
I think-
Ali does.
I think Ali will smash it though as well.
I think he will, yeah. He's such a
I think
good
he'll
actor.
smash it,
But-
but he's so skinny, man. Like he's got to really bulk up. Or maybe it'll be a different type of Blade. But Wesley Snipes was just
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking animal.
I,
man. Like, he
I
was
thought
huge.
Mahershala Ali, is he not quite big in Moonlight? I thought it was pretty...
Yeah, but he's
I haven't
he's
seen Moonlight.
such
I
a
don't know
slender
the picture.
frame is the thing. Like he's not built out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I mean, any
Yeah, no.
celebrity with the right bloody personal trainer can get ripped.
True. You should go to whoever Christian Bale's got.
I love that Robert Pattinson can't be asked to work out for the Batman. Just
Yeah.
it makes me love him even more. He
Yeah,
just
that's amazing.
literally can't be asked.
I do think though I might have to go on a bit of a Chadwick Boseman binge and binge some of his
Yeah,
films
'cause I haven't seen a
I
lot
think
of his
Black
films.
Panther was the last film I saw of his. I need
Yeah,
to see what is it, Five to Bloods with
The Five Bloods.
The Five Bloods.
That's
yeah.
the one. Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, I need to see that. It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, it got released on
Yeah,
Netflix.
Yeah, Spike Lee
Spike
joint.
Lee.
I felt a bit guilty that I hadn't seen many of Chadwick Boseman's films. Not gonna lie.
No, I'm the same.
Oh man, I've seen a fair few, but
I'm the same. Yeah,
not all of them.
but no, I
Apart
definitely
from
want
the Black Panther role, I haven't really. I knew he was. I'd read that he was good in Get On Up. If it is called that, let me just double check that.
It is a good film, but I think no, actually I don't know. I think he's really good in it, but the film isn't that good.
right.
Yeah,
That's the right
it's
way
called
around
Get On
it.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
right. So it's worth a watch anyway. Definitely. worth a
Bit
watch.
like Tom Hardy in Capone. Apparently shit film, but he's
Yeah.
just once again kills it. So
Yeah,
I
you
think-
kind of more watch it for the role.
Tom
Yeah.
Hardy needs to get better at picking films, man. Because
you know,
He's-
I understand. I understand.
he's always
him taking
good.
it, though.
Oh God, do you know what
Yeah,
I've just seen
yeah.
that Chadwick Boseman was in 2016 before he was in Captain America: Civil War. He was
What?
in Gods of Egypt.
Was he?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Oh
that.
man, it's so bad.
Is that
Don't
with
ever watch that film.
is that with Gerard Butler? Gods of Egypt.
No, I don't
Mhm.
think so. Is it?
I think it was.
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. Yeah, it is. It's Gerard
Yeah,
Butler.
yeah.
And just and a load of randoms. Like I've not heard of a lot
Well,
of them.
see the Tom Hardy thing. Did you hear that Tom Hardy did the voiceover for the Tottenham Hotspur?
I've watched the first 3 episodes. It's really good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
interesting.
Has he?
Well, it's
I didn't know
brilliant.
he
Yeah,
did
he
that.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the voiceover. It's mental.
I really want to
Picking
watch
weird
it.
things.
Um,
Very good, Pete.
I think Russell Crowe did the one for the Leeds All or Nothing. So
Yeah,
it surprised me that they got someone like Tom Hardy. He's London-based. I don't know if he is a Tottenham fan. It would be very, very
must
upsetting. Very upsetting
He
for
must
me
be.
if he is a Tottenham
I think
fan.
he is, and he's got a tattoo of it or something.
Oh,
why
no.
would you
Sure.
do it if you're like London based and like a
Because
Watford
he's
fan?
got
You
that
just-
big
Yeah.
fucking St George's Cross tattoo on his chest, doesn't he?
No.
Brexit
He
means
does. He does. He has got a
Yeah,
big
Doesn't-
St George's Cross.
he's got a Great British flag. Yeah,
He puts those flags in like all of his Instagram captions.
Yeah.
yeah, he does.
Oh, is it the Great British one? It's not the St George's Cross. Not some EDL vibes.
I love how our national flag is just EDL now.
It is. Oh yeah, it's the Union Jack, so it's not quite EDL. It's still yeah.
Still put Brexit.
That's all right. That counts me.
Yeah,
I'm in that.
yeah.
Oh no,
So,
That's
Jason,
even
you're on
that.
Tom Hardy's chest again.
Oh yes, happy days.
I wouldn't mind being on Tom Hardy's chest. To be fair, good
I don't
looking
think
man.
anyone would.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'd pay.
Get a bit of that Tom
Oh,
Hardy
God.
wop.
What the hell's
Jeez.
Sorry, what's that?
What's
So,
that?
um,
Have you not
well,
been this
there's-
sensation that's sweeping the
There's a
internet?
phenomenon.
Is
Cam,
that
I think
that
you've
the-
got a WAP.
the Cardi B song with Megan Thee Stallion in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
It's-
Honestly, I have not
Yeah.
heard a single bit of it.
Oh my
You
god.
should
I'm
listen to
surprised.
no,
It
don't-
sounds
no,
like
no,
something
don't
you
play it.
would listen to because you're
Don't
a
play
big
it, we're gonna
fan
play
of Bieber's "Yummy," and it's kind of got
It's very similar to that.
A
similar
truly iconic
catchy
song.
vibes. It's just the same catchiness.
Well, Cam, don't play it until Saturday when I move in with you, and we will blast it before we go on the night out of our lives for a couple
I'm,
hours.
I'm all for
It's been
blasting Yummy, but I don't know about. I
Oh, no,
really don't like Cardi B's rapping, and I just don't really like her.
I
Yeah,
hate
it's
Cardi
a-
B
it's a rap
as a
I can't
person.
stand her. I think she's a horrible person.
I hate her
It's
as
a
a person.
catchy. It's a catchy tune. To be fair, it's a
It
catchy
is.
tune.
They've done well in making a
Yeah.
catchy pop song.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Yes.
difficult though.
Well,
Do you know what?
Get the
I
right
saw-
engineers involved, and you can make anything a catchy song.
I saw a tweet that was like, because it was the VMAs the other night.
Hmm.
and Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande won for some song. I couldn't even tell you its name. And some guy captioned it. He's like, I literally have never heard this song played once.
Yeah, literally.
I couldn't
find that
tell you
so
what it's
much.
called, what it sounds like, genuinely. I just never
I
listened
know.
to the charts.
I know that song.
Oh,
Or
here's the
she-
Lad Bible correspondent.
Yeah,
Lad
the Lad
Bible.
Bible correspondent's chiming in here.
It is on her new album. I'll check the name of it, but
Oh wow!
it's not very famous.
Are you in
I don't understand why.
Lad
Is it
Bible
not?
Sound? Are you doing the music section
Yeah,
for
I'm
Lad Bible?
looking up.
Or are you with Unilad now? Are they the same company?
No,
Fuck knows.
different. They're rivalry. They're the rivals.
Really?
I swear
Oh
they
my
just.
God,
so,
I thought
yeah,
they
I
were
think
the
so.
same company.
I swear they just copied each other on every post though.
They
Like
just
when we were back in year 9.
Yeah, they just repost the same shit.
Whichever one posts first gets the credit.
Yeah.
Oh, God, here we go. A classic Lad Bible post. I've just looked at their latest
It's-
one. 2 airline pilots report seeing guy in jetpack flying alongside them at 3,000 feet.
What?
And Flick.
Honestly.
God, man.
Oh, do you remember when they used to post that really annoying prankster who used to wear the hats? What was he called?
Jack
Dapper
something.
Laughs. Oh no,
No. He was annoying as well, though.
he was called like
It was
Jack
Jack something.
Jones.
Jack
Jones.
Jones.
Jack
Jack
Jones.
Jones.
He was
Yeah.
a prick, mate.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that guy! I think there was a video of a guy who threw pizza at him, and I've
Yeah.
always laughed
Yeah.
ever
saw that.
since. I didn't know this. Apparently, this is according to Lad Bible, so it's definitely bollocks. All UK
I'm the
Spotify
correspondent.
Premium users can get a free speaker today.
What?
Did you know
Today?
that? Yeah, apparently.
Today.
Pause
I
the
saw that in
podcast.
Lad Bible.
Right, I've got an hour and a half to try and get a free speaker before it runs out. So,
Wait, hold
I
on.
don't think that's going to be true, but I'll type
Well,
in Lad Bible.
Jason, you probably wrote the article. Can you find out?
I'm looking up now, mate. Don't worry.
Right, should we get back on?
We
to
value
the topic?
privacy.
Yeah, let's get back on topic. I don't give a shit
Yeah,
about
but
a free speaker.
Do you think, seeing a lot of podcasts, I like the way they have little sections and then they play like a sound and then you know what section it's going to be.
Oh, see, I
So you can skip
don't
to
like
that?
that. I hate that about
No?
some podcasts. I love it just being, it flows and it's all natural. Then you can put in stuff like
Yeah.
this and people are listening to us just talk about the way that we should do the podcast. And people are like, what the fuck? These guys are not organised
Maybe
at all.
that should be a
Yeah.
segment every week. Just us discussing on how it should.
Because I think,
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
because I think, should my thing just be news? Let's
Yeah,
go
it
here
should
with
just
the
be
news.
like funny news though, because the news
Yeah.
itself is really depressing at the moment.
I did have one thing I wanted to talk about actually from back to DC fandom. I feel like I should talk about it because I love
Yeah,
James.
go
Gunn.
for it now.
It's the Suicide Squad. It looks
Oh, yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. Yeah, did you watch the behind the scenes like footage that he did?
That
of it?
shows a lot of stuff. Like
Yeah,
that's a,
shows
Too
a lot.
much. Too much.
Maybe-
I think it. No, I don't know because
I think the
James,
good amount,
Gunn,
actually.
James Gunn still said as well that there's so much more than what is shown in that. He said that. He said that
Or
that's
to
like a
worry
snippet.
in a mind.
I haven't watched or seen. I mean, I've seen stuff about it. I haven't watched anything from it, but I'm still excited because it's James Gunn,
It's James
and
Gunn, so
the
it's gonna be
cast is
good.
mental.
and the fact
Yeah.
that he's just gone right. Fuck off the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
literally.
love that John Cena's in this.
I think
Oh,
he'll be
yes.
really good in
I
it
cannot
as
wait to see him in this.
Peacemaker. He looks. I love how the costumes are so goofy as well.
Yeah, and isn't it all like set in the 70s or something?
Yeah, it's set in like a 70s war movie apparently.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
Oh,
really
cool.
good.
And James Gunn said he's like, this is like it's unlike any other superhero film you've ever seen. Like it's
Mm.
going to be so just mad.
And the fact that Nathan Fillion's character, literally, his superpower is that his arms fall off.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
He plays a guy called Arm Fall Off Guy. So good.
There's,
I love
there's-
that fucking what's it? Sean Gunn. His character is that giant fucking weasel or whatever, isn't he?
Yeah, classic. It's a classic James Gunn move. That to put his brother as another fucking creepy animal.
Weird looking character.
Yeah,
There's also the polka dot man is my favorite because his costume looks so stupid.
Apparently, he's the
So
most
stupid.
overpowered of all of them.
yeah, because he can send like. Apparently, I don't want to sound like a massive fuck off nerd here, but apparently he can
man,
throw
you already are.
polka dots that like can be black holes and stuff. That's pretty
Yeah.
powerful. That's pretty sick.
Well, yeah, well, he did have that. But the main power he had in the old comics were all the polka dots, like the different colors, were different like gadgets. So you just grab off a gold one and throw it, and it would be like a disc that just like cuts people in half.
Right.
And then the red one would be like an explosive one. The blue one would be like an ice one. And I think they're going to do that. There's no way they'll do the teleportation one because what you said is completely correct. There was one where he could pick off one of these, throw it on the floor, jump in, and he would come out another one. It's just
right.
like, that's ridiculous. But
that could be pretty sick, to be fair. That'd be
I
It's
would-
so
it
gonna
would
be
be
a-
quite
it's
cool.
going to be a really cool action scene involving him, like guaranteed. Like guaranteed. it will.
100%.
I saw
And
Um,
David Damalchian, I think is his name. He's a good actor anyway. He's
Wait,
playing
wait,
him.
wait. Bonjour.
I saw
What were you
Yeah.
saying, Pete?
a good point that was talking about like the fact that James Gunn's in charge, and they were saying like if you look at how well he did with like lesser known characters in Guardians, then bringing in all these like lesser known
Completely.
people for Suicide Squad should be wicked.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
The
he's got
group was
Idris
very well
Elba.
done.
he's got Idris Elba. That's what
Idris.
we need.
Oh,
And
big
John
up,
Cena.
Idris.
I mean,
John Cena is literally going to be the best character. I'm calling it now.
I think he will be as well. He
I
looks
think he
so
will.
funny.
Yeah,
I mean-
I think John Cena in like comedy stuff, like
Yeah.
in recent years, has been fucking amazing, man.
I think he's a good actor,
I
John
think he's
Cena.
brilliant. Have you seen him? In Blockers.
Blockers,
and,
yeah.
like, Daddy's Home. That
Yeah.
shit is fucking good.
He's good in Trainwreck. He's good in that.
Yeah, he's good in that as well. I love John Cena. I think he's merged well with the film world. I think.
Yeah.
It's not just Dwayne Johnson that's kind of taken over, even though he still is a bit. But
And James Gunn's got a history at making wrestlers be absolutely amazing in his films. So
yeah, that's true. Got
Of course.
Batista.
Yeah, Dave Bautista.
Yeah,
who is one of my faves in
he is my favorite
Guardians.
character in Guardians.
Yeah,
Fucking
he's
amazing.
so good.
I love that. What's the name of the Joel Kinnaman who plays Rick Flag was like, "Don't get too attached." So I love the fact that so many people are going to die in this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
And it's just, I love the fact as well. I think that James Gunn knows, like from way back, he knew it's going to be a one-off. He's not directing anymore because he's still got his contract with Marvel now because they obviously gave it back to him.
yeah,
yeah, he's
And
got
so-
one more Guardians to do.
Yeah, so he's got this DC thing, which he's probably just going to kill off loads of these characters, make it be a fucking spectacular, like epic, just this nutty film, and then he's going to go be like, peace, I'm out. And then he's going to go and make another Guardians, which is going to be amazing as well.
Do you
yeah,
know what?
I don't think comes out for like 3-4 years or something.
yeah. It's long.
A Guy Ritchie Suicide Squad, which was rumored originally, would have been really fucking interesting because
I would have loved it,
Yeah.
mate. I think that would be so good.
I
Imagine
actually think
if
it
as
would have
well
been
he did
quite
it with
good.
like I don't know what British superheroes there are, but if he did it with British superheroes,
Jason Statham in
Captain
any film.
England. Yeah, Jason Statham as Captain England.
yeah. Oh,
There's
mate.
Captain Britain. Captain
Wait,
Britain
Oh,
was
there you
one.
go. Yeah.
I am
He
gonna
was
search this.
completely in a UK flag and he used to like go out and save people.
Lovely.
That's just Boris Johnson.
But
Yeah, Captain
yeah, that's
Britain.
Boris Johnson. Oh, Union Jack's one I was thinking
There's
about.
one called Captain
see-
Midlands. Captain Midlands.
No.
They've
Oh
just
my
got a really thick Brummy accent.
Captain
man from
Stoke on
Birmingham.
Trent.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Union
man.
Jack looks quite cool actually.
Yeah, I can imagine. To be fair,
Apparently Kit Harington is playing Black Knight and it's coming it's going to be a film or a TV show soon.
oh great!
It'll probably be TV
Can't
show.
wait for him to give that no enthusiasm or
Yeah.
any sort of emotion.
No energy whatsoever.
See See,
Really looking
May as
forward
well
to
just
that one.
turn the TV off and it'd be the same experience.
We need
A brick wall. Yeah.
We need your help, please.
Oh God.
I'm so sad. I'm really so sad right now. Oh, and now I'm really happy.
I'm
Oh,
absolutely
we won.
ecstatic.
Yeah.
We won. I'm on cloud 9.
It's
I'm
like
on
Captain
cloud
Holt.
nine. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Captain Holt.
We were palm France and swam with the stingrays.
Yeah.
I've never been happier.
There was a small fire in my home. I lost many precious,
Yeah.
precious memories.
Man, what
Oh,
a fucking
dear.
guy, man.
I am
Also-
in excruciating pain.
Man, I love that show. I need to watch more of that.
Yeah, I still need to see season 6 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, me
Yes,
too.
Ryan,
I've watched
we'll
some
watch
of
it
it.
together, Cam.
Yeah, we will do. That's a good point.
God, it's just
See,
these guys
How
just
cute.
making
it's
plans,
alright.
isn't it?
You guys
Yeah.
can come here. It's not illegal. You guys can come here whenever you want.
It's not legal.
Yeah, I will.
imagine
When, like,
saying that
when we can
sentence.
travel properly.
It's not legal.
Yeah, imagine having to say that sentence in 2020. It is not illegal for you to come and visit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not illegal.
Talking about
man.
illegal stuff, segue into my first post that I found, which is amazing.
What is it?
Here we go. So,
Amazing.
has anyone heard of the singer-songwriter, rapper, and artist, and a nice guy, Akon? Do you remember Akon?
Yeah.
Acorn,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought you said
Well-
acorn.
No, Akon. So the 47-year-old rapper, it says here,
Gee, he's only 47.
What?
47,
Really?
yeah,
God, I thought he was
is-
way older than that.
is push. So he's pushing ahead with plans to create a 4.5 billion pound city in Senegal called Akon City.
No
Sounds
way.
like Wakanda.
Akon City.
Yes, the project was previously described by the 47-year-old as real life Wakanda, and it's a reference to
Mad.
Black Panther, obviously. So, yeah, what do we think about a real life
Creating your own. Is he
Wakanda
going to be
being
the mayor?
made by Akon?
Hey,
Yes,
listen,
and-
if he's got the money,
Mayor Akon.
I feel
I
like
think Sexy Chick would be played constantly.
I feel
Yeah.
like
yes,
I think that's the real-
100%.
Is it just going to be him there? Because he might be a bit lonely.
He just lives there by himself in like this
Yeah.
massive city.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
apart
it
from
doesn't say that,
apart from
does it?
speculation, I feel like it's not going to be that close to Wakanda.
Yeah.
No.
I also don't think he'll ever get planning permission. So good luck to him
I don't know
anyway.
because
Yeah.
like
Well,
it's all like
well,
it's all charitable stuff that he does like out there, isn't it? And
Didn't
so-
he
Yeah,
do
well,
something really horrible recently?
he
I
has done.
don't know what he did recently. So,
Let's,
sorry,
Like
carry on
most
let's
talking.
people
Google
these
it.
days.
See what comes up.
I'll look it
but
up. Carry on talking.
the thing here, according to Forbes, the city will run exclusively on the A coin, which is AKOIN, and the A coin is now an official digital currency.
Oh,
It's
for
now part
God's
of the
sake.
1,000.
How does he have
600
$6 billion?
cryptocurrencies.
I don't know
Sexy
how
Chick.
much that
He
much
doesn't.
money.
His net
Sexy
worth is
Chick.
$80 million, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Well, he's
he's
now
not
making-
he's not going to fund the whole city. He'll like start funding for it, I presume.
Well,
You don't know that,
to be
Pete?
honest, I mean, $6 billion is not cheap. But apparently it's moving ahead, so...
Have you
Yeah.
seen that that
go
city
for
in China and they've completely recreated Paris?
No,
Yeah, look it up. It's crazy. They've got like the Eiffel Tower, like all the buildings look proper, and they've got even the city workers dressed like the ones in Paris. It's
Do they speak
absolutely
French?
mad. Nah, they don't speak French. They're all just
Bonjour.
Chinese guys.
Holy shit, have you seen the concept art of this city?
No,
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
It looks
well,
like it looks like a theme park.
well, if you're paying that much money, you'd expect it to look pretty nice. But I don't get, like, I'm looking at the architecture here, and I don't think that's possible.
fucking what is this? It
I
literally
don't
is.
think
It looks like
possible.
the new thing from like Planet Coaster or some shit. It's like a
It looks
fucking
like-
game.
Yeah.
It looks like a futuristic Whoville from the fucking Grinch.
You
Why is
see,
there a
if we were having
There's a
that,
spaceship.
if we had a
in it.
video podcast,
you know what
if
this
we had a
looks.
video podcast, you just put that there.
This looks like when those people pour that stuff that sets into like an ant's nest and then dig it
Oh
up.
yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
It's just someone's
called
done that and
Diet
thought,
Coke.
yeah, I'll build that in
That
Senegal.
looks fucking mad. I mean,
For
if he
anyone
does it,
listening to
fair
this,
enough.
Please go and look at the concept art of this city.
Just
because
search
this is one of
Akon City and it comes
Icon
up.
City.
It's
It is
incredible.
crazy.
what's
Yeah,
it
you
going to be
see-
called? Do we know?
What?
Is there a
You
name
just
for
said
the
it.
city? Akon
You
City.
said it. Icon City.
Yeah,
Is that literally what it's going to get called?
yeah, I think it is
Yes,
called
that's
Akon
why I
City,
thought it was
yeah.
a bit of a
If
funky
you're-
wee.
If you're building
story.
a city, surely you want to come up with a funnier name than that.
Well,
you want
from
a
my
pun or
research,
something.
He tweeted a picture of one of the concepts. It might be the one you've just seen, Jason. Actually, I have
Yeah.
no idea what he's going to be using, and I don't to build. Like what is that metal?
see, that's what I mean. The architecture is just, it doesn't hold up.
It looks like a
everything else about it
dildo.
holds up, not the architecture.
Us sitting here with our film degrees,
Yeah.
judging the
Like-
I'm
architecture.
Yeah,
sorry,
you
but
know-
it looks like a futuristic dildo. What I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, it does.
What do you mean a futuristic? I'm pretty sure pretty much every kind of dildo has ever been made. Like, there's no futuristic dildo at this point.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
It looks like Darth Vader's dildo. Is that a better interpretation of what
that
it might
was
look like?
that was a long time ago, mate. Know your film history. In a galaxy far, far
In a
away.
galaxy far, far away. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, calm. Jesus
It's not
Christ.
futuristic, you prick.
You-
Not futuristic
guys-
at all.
You guys know I don't like Star Wars that much, so
Mate, I've just found
You better
a
start
nice
liking
little
it.
article here. So,
Yeah,
Saddam,
go ahead, Chick.
Saddam
Take it from my
Hussein
job,
has been
go on.
put on sale on Wish.com and it'll only cost you 15 quid.
Wish.com has got the weirdest shit on it. I
Yeah.
swear.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah,
got Saddam Hussein now, so
Yeah, literally.
Oh,
For 20 US
no.
dollars, you can have your own Saddam Hussein.
Oh my
Jake,
god.
that's your topic. That's your topic. Wish.com weird stuff.
Yeah.
You have
In
to pick the
what-
weirdest
in
thing.
what form does he come?
I'm just reading about it now.
Box stop.
What-
I assume
what-
box stop.
Like a bobblehead.
He's being listed in the tags as a Lego set.
Jesus Christ, Lego, you've let yourself down. Will.
him. You get to build your own Saddam Hussein.
Hey
Oh,
kids,
imagine.
here's the brand new range from Lego that built your own Saddam Hussein, only for $9.99.
That's amazing.
Fuck's
It
sake.
doesn't say too much else about it, but fuck me.
God.
That's good news. That is some good shit. I might have to cop that one myself.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, Jake.
Sarah.
Doctors pull 4-foot snake from a woman's throat after it slithered in as she slept.
Oh, it's a loud
I
Bible
told
one.
them not to
Seen
release
that
that
one.
story.
In what universe do you not feel a snake going down your throat?
Yeah. Also, why the fuck would it go in her throat?
Depends what else has been down there, Cam.
How
Yeah.
wide was her
Cam.
mouth to be snoring?
No, I don't know.
Wait, she was
It's
asleep.
getting worse.
I
Yeah, she was asleep.
the snake isn't that big. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just
quite a
thin.
small snake. It's a thin snake. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
I was
thin
sort of
and-
hoping you were talking about like a python or something.
Yeah,
That would have been unbelievable.
when I read it, I was hoping anaconda vibes, like a big fucking anaconda.
Just wake up and it's halfway down. It's just fucking around.
Yeah.
It's like hanging out your mouth.
Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube just standing over you.
Oh, what a reference! that's-
Yeah,
well good.
reference, Sam.
That is a
The
good
question
reference.
is, do you think you'd gag?
Cam wouldn't. I've seen
4
it.
feet? Nah, mate, wouldn't touch the sides.
No.
I hope that comment doesn't make it to air.
No, 100%. That is the title of the episode. 4 feet?
4
No.
feet
Touch
now
the
wouldn't
sides.
touch the sides.
After me, episode 1. Episode 1.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm happy with that. I don't
Cheers.
care about it being left in.
We got another subject, one more maybe.
I was just going to
Alright.
say, have you guys watched the film? I don't feel like home in this world anymore.
No, I really want to see it.
Yeah,
What's it about?
I'd never heard of it, and it popped up on my Netflix. It won the Grand Jury Award at Sundance in 2017,
Yeah.
and so we watched it yesterday. Yeah, and it's really good. Like,
Has it got Elijah Wood in?
Yeah, and it's got I can never remember her name.
Oh yeah, I watched that with Michael like ages ago.
Melanie something.
Yeah.
And-
What's it called?
She's great.
What's it called?
I don't feel
I
like
don't-
it. yeah, Pete knows.
I don't feel at
Don't.
home in this world anymore. So I mean, there are a couple of flaws, but like as in any film. But like, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was.
I think-
I'll watch anything with Elijah Wood in it. I won't.
Yeah.
he's brilliant
love
in
him.
it.
He's like a fucking weird neighbor, isn't it? Who's like a badass as well with
He
nunchucks.
throws
and shit.
ninja stars.
Yeah, he's got nunchucks.
No, it's definitely worth a watch though if you haven't seen it. Yeah,
I may watch it. I'm
apparently
gonna
it's
watch
made,
Normal
like,
People.
Really cool. What did you say? Sorry, Jason.
Oh no, I'm gonna watch Normal People when I can.
Oh yeah, I need to watch that. Is anyone else?
I remember
It's-
that getting
mates love
absolutely
it.
blown up on Twitter. Like that went
Yeah.
mad.
It's
My
meant to
mates
be
have
really
gone on
good.
about
I
it for
just
ages.
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Apparently it's just like really well made, just really, really slow.
Mm.
Like as in like, you know, like you're watching it and you're like, nothing's happened this episode, but I enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
apparently it's like they're from Sligo, so it's like quite a nice accent apparently. Oh,
I feel a little bit worried that if I was to start watching it, I'd feel like because it's been so overhyped, I wouldn't enjoy it as much. Maybe.
Yeah. I do
think-
always feel that, especially about because is it a BBC? BBC.
It is
Yeah.
BBC, yeah.
I think it's Hulu in America that show it anyway, so it's probably BBC. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is BBC, yeah.
It's always,
BBC Ireland.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'm always a little bit hit or miss about BBC drama type things.
They make
And I know it's
some
a book,
amazing
but-
stuff. But
Yeah,
then some
completely, but
absolutely
some of
shocking
it-
stuff.
But some of it people love, and then I watch it and I go, "Fuck, man, what
Yeah.
is the appeal here?"
I feel like it gets a good review regardless.
yeah,
That show Pestilence is really good on BBC One. Did you
yeah,
guys see that?
yeah,
that
that's
was good.
amazing, really good.
I really want
Really good concept and really well written as well. Those guys
yeah,
are
really
clever.
amazingly written.
Yeah.
I heard they got a fucking first for that in their in their degree when they wrote that.
Really, do you know what? Good for them. Good lads. Good for them.
a lot of people.
Yeah,
a lot
watch
of
our
people-
shit. We'll link it.
Yeah,
Watch our shit.
Link in description.
Watch our film that we made over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now.
Watch
It
2
is-
scenes from my film this year.
Jesus Christ. Have we got any more to talk about? Or are we wrapping
I
up?
think we're done.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
no.
let's end the meeting. See you guys.
Good chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! I tell you what. Have you seen that Nikki Glazer? You ever heard of Nikki Glazer?
No.
She's a comedian. She's
Oh.
American. She's really funny, and she did this great skit with Conan O'Brien where she was like, when it was like at the height of Zoom meetings,
Mm.
and she did the skit of where people can't find the leave button.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's like, all right, guys, you know, we did so much work today. We'll catch you later. Okay, see you later. Bye. And then people are like,
And they get really close to the camera.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like looking for leave. Like,
Yeah,
one minute.
I literally watch my mum do it every day on her fucking work calls.
Yeah.
Despite doing it about 4 times a day at least. then she
Always in
still
the same
can't-
place.
She still
Yeah.
can't find the end button.
Literally, whenever we have like a family group chat, we all say bye, and then there's like 45 seconds of us all going.
Yeah,
We're just
bye.
waving at each other
Yeah,
Yeah, bye.
Fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
while
cheers.
my uncle looks for the button.
yeah,
Literally up to the webcam like that. Like, fuck is this button?
yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, fuck.
But-
Zoom.
no,
It was.
yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah, it was a good podcast, wasn't it?
Good first one, I think.
Smashed it.
There's definitely some bits to edit out, so if you're listening to
Yeah.
this part now, you probably haven't heard some fucking stupid
Yeah.
shit.
Um,
'cause-
you know, it's not bad for a pilot. Obviously, it's not going to be sleek, as no
Yeah.
pilot is.
We
But,
gotta get
I'm
some
not sure I do,
mics,
Mum.
We got to record the video properly, get it
Yeah.
all sorted. But we'll get there.
it's a good start.
Exactly. We're film students. I think we can figure out. We should be
Yeah.
alright.
You'd be
Press to
surprised.
exit.
Yeah.
Press
Press
to
to
exit.
exit.
Say the
So
name.
Press it now and exit. Peace out.
Yeah. Leave.
Adios.
Let me just find that
Goodbye.
leave button here, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.